Hi, friends.
Can you take us through your touchdown, Patrick? Describe it.
Yeah. We had a play called. I was on the other side of the field. He got some pressure, and I kind of just worked with him and ran to the other side of the field, and he saw me. We made eye contact, and I said, hey, throw me the ball, and he threw it to me.
He said he called the play a little bit wrong. I just wondered if you were aware of that in the huddle.
Nah, I mean, it sounded right to me. I think he might have called the protection wrong for the running back or the chip or whatever it was, so the back might have went to the wrong side. So I think one of the defenders got underneath the initial throw. So I think the initial throw was there, but with the pressure, he kind of just got off of it, and I just kept working with him.
What does it mean to see McCool contribute?
Yeah, I mean, it's great. Obviously, we traded for him for a reason. He's a hell of a player. You know, me and McCool have a great, friendship that stayed true, even when he left. He was one of the first guys that I talked to when I got here, and so being able to, bring him back and, just enjoy his energy. He's a loud one, but he's energetic, and his play shows. And he's electric, and you saw that today.
A question about Rashid. It seems like he's progressing every week. What have you seen since week one regarding his growth?
Just growth, man. I think Ford's doing a really good job of just doing what he's supposed to do and making the plays that he's supposed to make. Not trying to be anything that he's not. You see a lot of rookies come in and try to do too much and can't figure out, what the right thing to do, what's the wrong thing to do. He's just been doing his job, and it's been paying off for him. He's a quiet kid that, listens to what he's told to do and always wants to learn, always taking notes, and it shows, week in and week out of just him making the plays. And obviously, Pat trusts him to keep giving him the ball.
What's the biggest indicator to you that the offense is showing progress?
We scored 31 points, so I guess that's the biggest indicator. And obviously, that's our standard, from, what they've done in the past and what we did last year. And what our standard is as an offense. We just have so many talented players, from top to bottom, in every position room that you think that we should be able to score 30 points every week. And so, that's always our goal to, be the number one offense and win games.
Marquez, what do you think enables? I know you've been kind of frustrated this season. Finally got into the end zone. How are you feeling?
There's no frustration, man. We're winning games. Obviously, as a receiver, you want the ball every play. So if you want to say I'm frustrated, then I can say I'm frustrated every single play I don't get the ball. But we're winning games, and I don't take it too far. But you're never going to see me throwing tablets on the sideline. I didn't get the football thrown to me. Obviously there's plays where you like, hey man, I could have got this one or whatever it is, but there won't ever be any visible frustration. And anything that is like that gets handled inside the building. You won't ever see me frustrated outside of it. So
to bounce off that, it kind of feels like when some guys say that I'm just working to my numbers card. It seems like that's kind of been your career. Like not every game you make an impact, but you make a big impact.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's just the way it goes. Obviously I've had a pretty long career, and I've averaged like 20 yards a catch my whole career. So there's going to be games where guys don't want me to get big plays, and that's just the reality of it. They're going to do anything they can to stop me from going 1 for 80. They'll let Travis or whoever catch 10 balls before they let me catch 1. And that's just been the name of the game. I've been one of the better deep threats in the league my whole career. So, I take it with pride, and I see the respect that I get from defenses across the league.
Couple more.
Along those lines, what do you think enables Travis to do what he does in a game where the Chargers obviously are focused on him?
He's the best tight end in the NFL and the history of football. So there's not really much to say past that. He's the best to ever do it. So you can know what he's going to run, and he'll still get open.
MBS, a game like this, can that create a domino effect for you?
I don't know, man. Obviously, like I said, I want the ball every play. So if I can get all 60 passes thrown to me, I would. So, I don't know. But, we'll see what happens next week. We're going against a good defense that, held me to no catches. So.
As one of the veterans in that room, when Justin goes down, is there a message you have to kind of galvanize the rest of the game?
Nah, man. I think that as a room, we've all been in that position to, rally around guys. But at the end of the day, we're so unique with how we operate as a receiver room. I don't think really a lot of teams do it how we do it, with the versatility and having, 7 guys that can go in and play at any time. You usually see 3 or 4 guys, active on a roster, maybe 5. So we got, 7, 8 guys up every week. It's just kind of the next man up and go when your opportunity's in front of you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Welcome.